Morning everyone, Dakota's Theory here. Back again after a 3-month hiatus, and I will probably explain why I took such a break. Mainly it has to do with time and just taking care of myself, and I think it was a very important time of growth and self-realization. Now today's video in particular won't be about that break, but it will be about something that's been in my mind for the past 3 months, and I think it's something very central to me and to everyone around me, and it's afflicted my life for as long as I can remember, and it's just now that I'm going to make the assertion that it exists in my life. So if you're in any way, shape, or form my friend, you know that I've talked about there being a higher power or some sort of omnipotent being controlling either your life, my life, or has some very strange involvement that will show signs along your way or your path, you know? To sum up what I'm talking about, I think everyone has a sort of being that exists in their life that sort of dictates them on this path, and it'll either show them the great things, the bad things, ugly things about certain people, or certain things about themselves. And if most people go about their life not noticing or recognizing them, and they'll just continue making mistakes or being really bad people, and they'll never change. But for me personally, I've been seeing a lot of signs and coincidences that don't really feel like they've been coincidences at all. I genuinely feel that most of these signs and people that I've met and experiences that I've had are put in place by somebody who has more control than me in my own life and is dictating myself, or is putting myself in such a way on life's path where it's trying to get me to realize shit, trying to get me to start, trying to get me on a, I guess, better suited path than what I'm currently on. And if that's the case, then I am completely okay with that. And I feel like a lot of other people have a sort of stubborn time dealing with the idea that there's something behind you. A lot of people like to think that they're in complete control in their lives, and I do believe that statement in some regard. But after becoming 18 and seeing what certain people have become in my life, and seeing a majority of people grow up around me, I genuinely think that there is somebody else at play, or something else at play. I don't picture God per se, but I do picture something within me, and something maybe where something maybe where my consciousness isn't totally mine, and it's maybe shared, if that makes sense. I didn't spend a lot of time thinking about this, as you can see. This video isn't scripted, by the way. It's all sort of rambly, and I'm sorry, but I do believe life itself sends you signs and distractions even to sort of help guide you and remember what you're on. I feel like when life sends you a series of L's, I think you should take that as sort of you're probably not going in the right direction and you might want to give up what you're doing. And the thing about giving up in a lot of these instances is that sometimes life is telling you to give up, and sometimes life is telling you to keep going until you get better and until you overcome this huge obstacle that's preventing you from getting better. These sort of distractions these sort of distractions that I've seen in my daily life can also be attributed to friends and people who are close to me who are sort of drifting either away from my life or into my life and offering me new senses of perception, new senses of who they are and what they can add to my life. And in a way, it's just sort of seeing who I should really keep in my life and who I should really be grateful and continue pouring more of my effort and my energy into them because they deserve it, and by doing so, they'll reciprocate the feeling back into me. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And even if it doesn't work like that, I just feel like you should be analyzing who you're with on a daily basis, analyzing what happens on a daily basis, and see these signs as a sense of it comes from you, it stems from your higher power, it stems from some sort of ideal that you have and you're attracting because you're either a negative person, a positive person, an improving person, an inspiring person, any of that. It should show itself in time, and that's what I'm trying to say. Also, I know this is a pretty small achievement, but I'm happy to say my very first video broke 20 views, so I don't know who's viewing my stuff, but I'm really grateful for you all. This channel will grow. I have huge plans for this 2019 going forward, and I'll probably make some follow-up videos to this regarding my goals, regarding myself, regarding the hiatus that I took, and what I learned. And I wish nothing but the best for you all. I love you. Dakota's Theory, out.